everybody, my name is Jesse James and welcome back to another episode of Dealership Life, which is where I take you through a general week of what it's like working as a Harley-Davidson salesman at a Harley store. Nothing really on tap for this week for being expecting things. It is the last week of July during Sturgis Rally, so it tends to be a little bit slower for people at the dealerships because a lot of people are going towards those rallies or on vacations. But we still usually have something or other going on. So for instance, just got done talking with a fella about Nightsters. He's going to be a first generation rider and he just really digs the Sportster style, but also the different tech and stuff calls to him. So cool conversation. I do feel like I've been saying that about a lot of people though, is just good conversations, cool guy. But at the same time, it only takes three things to become a friend with somebody. Three things in common, I should say. So I like motorcycles. Most people coming in gonna like motorcycles. Find a couple other commonalities, you can make a friend pretty easy from there. Also had another cool dude come through. He was in love with this 2015 super customized Street Glide. Problem is, it's over here in the VIP area, meaning that somebody's got a hold on it already. It's some other salesperson, but until it's out the door, it's not sold. So I told him that I got his information. He and I talked some. He's just a really big fan of buying those heavily customized motorcycles from dealerships. He's like, hey, if somebody else spends all the money, it means I don't have to. And I was like, that's entirely fair. So he and I chit-chatted some, and we'll see if that bike deal falls through for the other salesperson. Told him I'd give him a shout, see where it goes. But yeah, fun Tuesday so far. So the Sportster S has been a bike that I have struggled with my entire career. And the reason being is I just like other bikes better. I think what this bike does, there's other bikes in the portfolio that can do it better. And to quote Jesse Jackson, I think it was Jesse Jackson, or from American Idol, where it's a nah from me, dog. That's always just how I felt about the Sportster S. But today, though, I had somebody come in, been out of riding for 20 years. Sport bike guy, wanted to come over to Harley, and saw Sportster S, just the bike he fell in love with. And it just goes to show sometimes that for a person, there's just a motorcycle that's meant for them. I know from myself, that's how I felt about the Lowrider ST whenever I first saw the El Diablo. And that's just the bike I gravitated toward, and that's how this fellow was. As I said though, Sportster S I've always struggled with. And the reason being is the power plant's the most impressive thing to me. I'll go back over here to talk a little bit at it. But the look has never done anything for me. I enjoy the 1250 RevMax engine. I've never really worried about the tires. I've always felt like they've done fine. But my biggest gripe had always been I don't like, one, the seat, but the rider position with the forward controls and more low slung over the gas tank. I just feel like there's other sport bikes with the more mids or rears. I enjoy that riding position more than forwards on it. And for me personally, to get the experience that the Sportster S has, you can get that on a Pan America and be more comfortable. So that's what I enjoy. And for this guy, I told him all that because he was asking for my opinions, and I explained all that to him. At the end of it though, he's like, I still prefer the Sportster S over the Pan America. It's just what calls to me. And I told him, I'm like, that's totally okay, because that's part of the beauty of motorcycles is you different things for different people. And you're not going to see that as much on cars because for the most part, cars types of transportation, but for bikes, truly every single one is unique in its own way. So it was cool to help him out. Really cool dude too. Again, referencing, I feel like I say that a lot, but Navy guy turned doctor and is just play money getting back into hobbies. So I was happy to take care of that for him. And again, actually, no, not again. So that was the very first time I've ever sold a Sportster S in my career. And I do attribute it to the fact that, again, I'm not crazy about the Sportster S. But yeah, so he's going to be out there riding, and first time selling Sportster S. So it is actually the week after I recorded everything else I was in this video, and that's because literally nothing else happened the rest of the week. After talking with the fella on the Sportster S, there was nothing else that really happened. I did some stuff with Rider Academy. We did some tweaks in there, trying to make it more like a better experience for the people going through it. But yeah, other than that, nothing really to record from the sales side of it. And it's actually what's led to my next idea of I'm going to record everything in the month of August. So whenever I'd have a video like something like that would happen where it's barely anything going on during a week, I'd usually just like cut it short because like nobody wants to watch barely like anything less than 10 minutes, right? So I just wouldn't make it into a video. But I think for the month of August, to continue in this showing of like what it's like to be a salesman, I'm going to show absolutely everything that goes on. Even if it's a slow week, there's nothing going on, I'm showing that because the reality is that's the reality, right? Of being in motorcycle sales or really any sales. Of there are some periods where there's just nothing going on. But I'm going to do more of that going into August. Today is August 5th. I'm currently recording a video to show what's going on for this week. But yeah, I'm going to take you through everything, kind of, yeah, show you guys stuff as we go. So I hope you're looking forward to that. But more than anything, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, consider giving a like. And if you enjoy seeing kind of this behind the scenes or want to see what it's like for a full month working in sales, consider giving a subscription because that's what I do here. But more than anything, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you out there riding.